back up real quick?
Oh, okay.
Because I wanna pick your brain at something.
All right.
Okay. Hear me out. When you look at both of these teams, okay, who's the better team? But let me finish.
All right.
Who's the better team in terms of talent distribution and who does what in terms of a real team? Like, never mind.
Yeah. I know you're getting at. I know you're getting.
Never mind the name recognition. Screw the name recognition.
You're saying the way the team was architected.
Yeah,
you're saying the way the team was architected.
Correct.
That's what you're coming down to, right?
Who's the better team?
Yeah. So there's definitely more balance on the 2024 Olympic team because there are specialists that are needed for a team to win. I mean, Steve Kerr said it very well recently in an interview. You know, you just can't have a bunch of like ball dominant scoring all in the same lineup at the same time because it's just not going to work. You know, you just can't, the team can't function like it should, right? You need these other kind of role players that, you know, do something very good from either a defensive standpoint, rebounding standpoint, passing standpoint, screen standpoint, right? If you have a bunch of guys, you can argue the dream team was kind of more like that, right? They're a little bit more bunch of ball dominant guys, maybe besides a John Stockton, right? And Magic Johnson, but everybody else, you know, needed the ball in their hands to be really, really good, right? Maybe Scottie Pippen's the other one. He's a specialist in being the defensive guy, but everybody else, you can argue that they needed the ball, right? Whereas the guys on the Olympic team right now, you know, not everybody needs the ball. So it's a good conversation that you started that maybe the 2024 team Olympic team is better architected than the original dream team.
Yes.
I still think the original dream team, just because of, man, those players are freaking all Hall of Famers, man. You know,
I hear you, Eddie, but to me, if I look at these both teams and I look at the original dream team, they're the more dominant team. Like, every player is a name player. They're dominant. They can do. But the biggest question I have, and if you remember, one of their first practices, they went up against a bunch of college players, a bunch of kind of big-name college players, and they lost.
Yeah.
One of their first practices, those college players beat them, and then they came back, got their act together, and kind of went on. But what I remember when I'm watching the Dream Team play team after team after team, I remember thinking this is like an all-star game. Like, you know, where they're just going straight to the lane and dunking on people and just destroying people. But when I watch the 2024, they look like a team. Like,
you're right. You're right.
Team play.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I know what you're getting at, man. It's an argument to be made. I mean, you know, hopefully this starts a conversation, you know, in the comments section once this podcast re-airs tomorrow, right? But my cousin Jose, man, Luis, hey, thanks for listening in, Luis, my elder statesman and my cousin. An awesome topic today, gentlemen. Right on. Appreciate it. Thanks for listening, Jose. Appreciate it. I don't call him Jose. It's Luis.
He's much better looking than you, by the way.
Oh man, come on, man. Come on, man.
So my question with the original Dream Team is, how do they play once they can't be as dominant as they're acclimated to? When they actually have to be a team.
Yeah, and the thing is that it begs the question: if that original Dream Team played against the same amount of competition that this current team is playing in the Olympics, would they have been that dominant? I would say probably not, but they'd still win the gold.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, they're Hall of Famers. Yeah.
They're all. I mean, just talent alone. Their talent alone would win them games. And I would say the same argument applies here with this current Olympic team: is that the talent alone is going to win them games. They're backup start. They're the bench players. They're 5 players off the bench. Would probably win the gold, honestly, if they had just the scrubs coming off the bench.
There's no way in hell that a team ran by Magic, Larry, and Jordan would let a team lose. Would let their team. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, right.
You know, they'll kick and scream and whatever they need to do, bro. They're winning that game.
All right, so let me ask you this: you brought up that Magic, Michael. All right, who has that kind of like? Hey man, we're not going to lose here, man.
On the Warriors? I mean,
on this Olympic team, man. Who is like that?
Anthony Edwards.
Probably the only one, but and he does it the same.
Yep, and he's so young that right now that influence isn't big enough.
Yeah,
like I think he'll become more that as his career goes on, and in a couple of years. But yeah, I look at after that, and again, somebody was saying cream puffs or something, earlier there was a comment, and
That was back to the Stone Age. Phil X, baby.
You look at them, and I don't see anybody standing up to Barkley. I don't see anybody, standing up to Ewing when he's in. I don't see anybody standing up to Jordan when he's in their face. They're just, most of them are going to be like, come on, man, move it on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree, man.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Twan, man, this was a great topic, man. I mean, we discussed Team USA solely on this whole hour. Actually, we did it in an hour and 3 minutes and counting, but we're not going way over, nor are we going way under here, man. So we covered Team USA, all the games from a eye test standpoint, as well as a statistical standpoint. I broke down every game, gave you the top 10 from each game, as far as who scored the most fantasy points and points per minute, and then the cumulative effect of all that. And then we had a conversation about the dream team, the original dream team, versus this current team, who's better and why. And I think that was a great topic of conversation, man. And hopefully, like I said, more comments will come in. But
I'll tell you what, Eddie, if there's a heaven,
yeah,
this is the kind of questions I want answered when I'm there. I want to watch this game. Everyone in their prime. Go at it. Go at it, man. I really want to see that.
Hey everybody, this is Big John from Grumblings Media, and I just want to say thank you for watching our content. If you want to support our efforts here at Grumblings Media, just smash the subscribe button right here, totally free, or just go ahead and consume more of our great content. Click either one of these two boxes.